I'm a big fan of heavy compound lifts. I don't consider myself a big guy, but I've always been pretty proud of my numbers when it comes to squats, deadlifts, etc. Especially, I remember back in college, I always loved to push myself because, my personality is geared towards being someone who enjoys pushing their limits. And the good thing about numbers is that it's easy to compare, but also that can be a double-edged sword because numbers are infinite. They can always keep going higher and higher. Now, as I've gotten older, I've started to reflect and assess why or whether or not I should actually keep pushing for higher rep ranges or higher weight when it comes to squatting and deadlifts. And trust me, this is something that I've played around with over the years. There's been times where I completely stopped doing heavy compound lifts and other times where I've just continued to do them because it's my personality type. But recently, I've been battling with the pros and cons when it comes to doing these lifts. Specifically, the effects I feel outside of the gym. And let me explain. Right now, I'm at a point in my life where my main focus is really not to go as high as I can on my squat. My main focus is my personal development and building my business. So whenever I go to the gym and I'm pursuing like a heavy weight on, let's say, the squat or a deadlift, I am always inclined to push through whatever discomfort or pain I may be feeling, but I end up paying for it the next couple days when I am sore. And typically I don't mind being sore, but what I don't like or what really bothers me is when I'm sore to the point where it affects my productivity. Let's say I did a really heavy squat session, push through the pain, push through the reps, and then I have a big case of DOMs for the next couple days. Back in the day, I wouldn't mind that. To me, it's like, satisfying, because there's no feeling like a good squat session, right? When you push through and you get that dopamine rush at the end, it's really addicting. But when the next couple days come and I'm trying to, go into deep work mode, grind and focus on the action items that are going to move the business forward, it sucks when, let's say, I have huge or excruciating hip pain that doesn't even let me sit at my desk properly to work efficiently. And then it comes to that dilemma where I have to reflect and analyze, okay, I can keep pushing myself because I want to just see how far I can go on a fitness level. But on the other hand, my main priority right now is working and being able to do so as efficiently and productively as possible. That's the dilemma I've been facing recently because, like I said, my main focus right now is to work as efficiently as I can. And really, when something that gets in the way that I feel is hindering my progress or the speed at which I can work, then it really starts to be less of a positive and more of a negative. Especially now as I've gotten older, I tend to focus more, on keeping and maintaining a good health and a good level of conditioning instead of necessarily going for heavy weight or size. So that way I can maintain a good balance that allows me to work or at least prioritize the goals that I want to, which in this case is building and working on my business. So it's been an interesting situation that I've been facing recently. Still looking to find the right way to manage pursuing both things at the same time, because I would like to be able to go all out on the gym while not affecting my performance at work. But that's something that I'm still experimenting with to see how I can fine tune both areas. I'd be interested in hearing if anyone out there is also dealing with the same situation. Be curious to know how you're managing it and what have been your findings so far. To me, it's still, like I said, experimental phase, work in progress, but I'm sure I'll be able to find a good solution pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep grinding because you know how it is. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, as always, I appreciate it, and I'll catch you on the next one.